All right, let's go on the record. Today is September 11th, 2024. The time is 12:25 p.m. My name is Ken Sire. I am a regulatory law judge with the Missouri Public Service Commission, and I will preside over this hearing. The commission has set this time for a local public hearing to give members of the public a chance to comment about Liberty's general rate increase application, which is commission file number GR-2024-0106. The commission regulates the rates charged by public utility companies in Missouri to ensure that those rates are just and reasonable. The commission also regulates the quality of service and the safety of the operations of public utilities. There are 5 commissioners. They are appointed by the governor and confirmed by the Senate. The commission employs a staff of engineers, accountants, attorneys, financial analysts, and other specialists in the field of utility regulation. With me here today to my left is Commissioner Maida Coleman, and online we have Chair Kayla Hahn and Commissioner Jason Holzman. The commissioners have not made any decisions in this case and cannot answer questions today because they have to remain impartial until after all the evidence is presented at the evidentiary hearing in this matter that is scheduled to take place next month. At this time, would the commissioners like to make any opening remarks? All right, Commissioner Coleman.
Thank you, Judge. I'd like to say good afternoon to everyone here and to thank those who have come with questions that you posed. I take it in the previous meeting that started at noon, but also those who have signed up to testify today to give us information. Please know that we have other commissioners online that are listening in to this hearing who will also be taking into consideration your comments today. I'd like to also thank those who have traveled here from across the state, not only those with the company and those customers that are here, but also our staff and others that are present. We thank you for your attention to today's hearing, and again, appreciate you being here.
Would any of the other commissioners like to make opening remarks? All right. Hearing none. There are attorneys here today representing the parties in this matter. For the record, would each of you identify yourselves and state which party you're representing? And I'll begin with the utility, Liberty.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jermaine Grubbs, I'm appearing on behalf of Liberty Utilities, Midstates Natural Gas Corporation, doing business as Liberty. Thank you.
Scott Stacy and Tracy Johnson. We represent staff in this matter at 200 Madison Street, Jefferson City, Missouri, 65101.
My name is Anna Martin, and I am an associate counsel with the Office of the Public Counsel.
Okay. The way we'll proceed today will be to call the names listed on the sign-up sheet in the order that you signed up, and there are 2 people on the list today. When I call your name, please step up to the microphone. I will place you under oath and ask that you state and spell your name, and then you can offer your comments to the commission. We will try to limit comments to 5 minutes per person, but once you're finished with your comments, if you'll remain at the microphone in case there are questions from the commissioners or the attorneys for the parties. So, first name on the list is Rhonda Council. Ms. Council, good afternoon.
Hello.
Would you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Could you spell your name for the record?
Rhonda, R-H-O-N-D-A, Council, C-O-U-N-C-I-L.
All right. proceed with your comments.
Okay, I'm here as a consumer, but also I work for the city of Sikeston. So we posted this information on our Facebook page, and we did get a few comments on our Facebook page. So I will read some of those comments, and I will hand them to whoever needs to get them after the meeting. Some of the comments we got were like, stuff isn't expensive enough. Look at this crap. This is bad for people on fixed income. We don't get a raise. Thank God I have all electric. I have never understood why the consumer should pay for technology improvements designed to make the company more profitable. That should not be our burden. I hope someone that can attend the meeting brings up not being able to take care of business in person. Having to go through the website is a difficult process for us that don't have access to internet, or having to call a number that is not local. I have to work on the 11th at noon. Please voice my opinion as I vote no. This is a ridiculously high increase when they are making a profit. That's crazy. There are a lot of elderly people that live on a fixed income. Guess that doesn't matter. 28%, that's ridiculous. Why don't they use their profits to reinvest in their own company? Ask their stockholders to foot the bill. I can't be there, but someone be sure to tell them that I vote no for a rate increase. Looks like the CEO and shareholders want more profits to fight their inflation while pinching our paychecks. I mean, it's right there. To give investors a 10.8% return, exclamation point. I wish the bank paid that much interest on my money, that you can tell the bank you want a 10.8 return and they would just charge the other customers. That's all the comments I have from Facebook. Now, me as a consumer, I'm not happy with the $15.87 increase. I know it sounds like it's a minute number, but over a year, that's $190 plus. I think about my mother. She's on a fixed income. A lot of the people that I know on fixed incomes, and that's a lot to them. Unfortunately, I know they can't be here to talk. I can't be their voice. I can only assume that this is how they're feeling if I feel this way. I'm blessed to have a job and can afford to pay my bill, but I stay by myself. My bill in the wintertime is over $200 already, almost $300. Yeah, this seems again like a small increase, but to me, I don't think it's fair. I know you probably already have your mind made up what you want to do, but I just wanted to voice my opinion. I'm not in favor of the rate increase.
And Ms. Council, may I ask what city? Oh, may I ask what city you live in and your mother lives in?
Sikeston.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Commissioner Coleman has a question or two for you.
Thank you, Ms. Council, for coming today to give us this information. You said you work for the city of Sikeston also?
Yes,
What's your role with the city?
I'm the city clerk.
City clerk, okay. And I do want to also ensure you that we have not made up our minds. You know, I do know that that would be the thought that people would have, because you're dealing with a utility company, and many people feel that they can get no assistance when it's them against the utility company. But please be aware that we 5 commissioners who will make this decision will take into account all the issues regarding this case. And I just want to thank you for being here today. We appreciate it.
And I appreciate that. And on another note, back in 2018, when we had the same discussion, I was probably the only one here to voice my opinion on that one, and the rate increase still happened. So that's why I made the comment that I just made.
Thank you. I appreciate your information.
Okay, you're welcome.
Do any of the other commissioners have any questions or comments for Ms. Council?
No questions, Judge Holzman.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Holzman. All right, Mr. Cohen. All right.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Would you raise your right hand to be sworn in? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. And your name?
Paul Cohen,
And,
Paulcohen.
okay. And where do you reside?
I live here in Sikeston.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was noticing, and I brought this up in the thing, the open question. The rate increase for Southeast Missouri region is, the percentage is higher than the rest of the state. And this is the poorest area, especially south of here in the state of Missouri, with limited resources for people to get jobs, good paying jobs. It's a lot of farming. And I just wonder, just don't think it's fair that we have to pay more down here with less choices. I'm also on a fixed income, and I do not agree with this raise or rate increase. This year, my income went up $28 a month. By the time my homeowner's insurance and my car insurance hit, I was in the hole after that. So every penny does count. Thank goodness I do have a wife that is working. She also worked for a community action agency for 13 years here in town, helping people with their utility bills. And we are just right above the threshold where we can't get any help. And it's seems like there's certain people, I know she said there's certain clients that come in and got help constantly. But I just don't think it's right, as Rhonda says, for the consumers to have to pay for the increase so the stockholders could get their return better. And I do feel like, as she does, sometimes the minds have been made up. I know that's not the case, as Ms. Coleman said. And I hope this increase does not pass, or if it does, just a very little, and the rate increase here is not it's not more than what it is up north. So, and I appreciate everybody's time coming down here and listening, and that's all I have to say.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do any of the commissioners have questions for Mr. Cohen? All right. Hearing none, do any of the attorneys have any questions for Mr. Cohen? And I neglected to ask, do any of the attorneys have questions for Ms. Counsel?
No, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen. Now, those were the only two people that were on our sign-up sheet. Is there anyone else in the hearing room that did not sign up who would like to testify? All right. Hearing none. If after this hearing concludes today, if you would like to add additional comments, or if you were unable to be here today for the hearing and would like to submit comments, you can do that via the Commission's website, psc.mo.gov. On the right side of that web page is a link titled Submit Comments. If you click on that, you can enter your comments, and we would ask that you reference this case number, which is again GR-2024-0106. And if you would like to contact the Office of Public Counsel, you can email them at mopco@opc.mo.gov. All right. Would any of the commissioners like to give closing remarks? All right. Hearing none, thank you all for your participation today, and the hearing is adjourned. We're off the record.